We come down to Debeer today. They were generous enough to let us use the facility to paint the Cuda. So we just rolled it in off the truck. We've been working on the car, done maybe 200, 300 hours of sanding.
So we're just going to tighten up some of the edges, going to go over it, make sure it's ready for paint. Surface wise, it's looking bloody good, but we have to make sure that some of our edges that are really sharp have to be rounded off slightly just so we can get the paint to adhere properly. So we found one or two very small bare metal cut throughs. We're going to ignore them for now. We're going to wait till we've got the whole car masked up, cleaned right before it goes in the booth. We're going to put gloves on and give those areas a light sand because rust can start to form within 3 to 4 hours. So sanding it now is not going to help because we're going to spend a few hours masking the car up.
When it's ready to go in the booth, you're getting up super close to all the edges, all the corners. You know, you're picking up little scratches and imperfections as you're cleaning it for masking. It can feel like it's taking a bit of time, but to me this is the most, critical spot to get it in the booth.
Make sure we're taping up every tiny little hole because it's a place that dust can come out onto our paint job. We want to get our masking paper, not plastic, on as flat as possible to try to minimise the dust that can gather in the creases. So very important to try to get this looking nice and flat, and we're going to do that around the whole car.
We're here at the Sherwin-Williams Training Centre today. We're using our Debeer product line of 2000 series 2K on a 73 Barracuda. That's been brought in by automotive.
So we're really looking forward to using the Debeer products on the Cuda. There's been a couple of small cut-throughs that we've got in the primer, so I'm relying on Mark here to help me out with what we're going to do on the tiny bare metal patches and putting a sealer coat down to help fill the scratches and get it ready for our CG.
The primer that we will use today is our spot repair primer 1-65. That's just for the very small minor rub throughs. We'll give that a very light scuff and then we'll finish it off with the 8-149 tintable primer.
So I'm pretty excited that the actual sealer coat is going to be the colour of the car. Makes my job a lot easier.
We'll go in there and we'll just make sure the job's ready to go, nice and clean, tack ragged. We'll put a little bit of 165 spot repair primer on just the tiny little rub throughs that you have there. That just seals it off, and then we'll mix our primer, and as we go in there we just give it a very light scuff to knock any little dry spray off if there is any, tack rag, and then we can start to continue with the wet on wet.
Perfect, let's get in there.
So we got the car painted. Link's just finished up cleaning the gun out. Just want to say real big thanks to Debeer for letting us come down and utilise the facility. It's been fantastic couple of days with the team here. You know, we've learnt heaps. Most importantly, we've got the car done. Now we've got to get it out of here, back to the workshop and start putting this thing back together.
It's green!